Turns out I should have cleaned my washing machine a lot sooner. Seriously, look at this residue. Start by removing the dispenser from the agitator by pulling directly upward. You'll see caked on fabric softener. Then remove the dispenser cup and the dispenser housing. This will reveal gunk inside the agitator vein that's accumulated over time. Fair warning, it's absolutely disgusting. Next, rinse it out with soapy water and a toothbrush. Be sure to rinse thoroughly with water to wash it out. It should be squeaky clean. Next, soak the dispenser housing, the dispenser cup, and the dispenser in hot soapy water and dry it off with a towel once it's clean. Next, reassemble everything and pop it back on the agitator for a squeaky clean washing machine.
You should never wash your cast iron skillet, even if it's this dirty. Run hot water in the skillet, then scrub with a metal mesh scrubber or kosher salt. Whatever you do, don't use soap and don't put it in the dishwasher. Dry and rub down every part of the skillet with vegetable shortening or oil, then bake upside down for an hour at 350 degrees. Use foil to prevent an oven mess. After time, your skillet will be worn in, shiny, and completely non-stick.
Actually, this isn't true anymore.
Years ago, soap contained lye, which is a harmful chemical that shouldn't be used on cast iron, which is how this myth got its start in the first place. But nowadays, dish soaps are pretty mild and don't contain lye, and according to the Lodge cast iron manufacturers, they're totally safe to use for cleaning.
Some people are also worried that soap will get stuck in the porous surface of the skillet. But due to the process of polymerization that happens over time with high heat cooking, a bond is created between the skillet and the seasoning that can't be broken with soap and a sponge.
I'm going to show you how to get your old and rusted baking sheet looking just like new with 2 easy ingredients I guarantee are already in your pantry. And one of them is baking soda. My pan went from this to this in just a few easy steps. Start by generously pouring baking soda all over the sheet. You're going to want to cover the entire pan. Next, pour hydrogen peroxide over the layer of baking soda. These 2 ingredients are going to work together to remove residue. Now back to our favorite ingredient. Put another layer of baking soda until it starts to soak up some of the hydrogen peroxide. And now we wait. Let the mixture set for at least 2 hours. Put the pan under running water and gently scrub until you see the residue start to come off. Just like that, it's so much cleaner. Repeat the process for even better results.
If your microwave is a mess inside, this is the best way to clean it.
If you're like me, cleaning the microwave is the last thing on your to-do list. Honestly, this was the first time I've ever cleaned mine. I'm willing to bet a lot of you also haven't cleaned yours. Have no fear, it's not as hard as you think. Just slice a lemon in half and place it in a bowl of water. Microwave it for 2 minutes, then leave the bowl in the microwave for 5 minutes to allow it to steam. Open the microwave and dip a sponge into the lemon water and wipe it clean. This takes a little bit of elbow grease, but it comes off really easily. Make sure to remove the glass tray and wheel track and clean those too. Replace the glass tray and voila, good as new.
This is how you get rid of that nasty smell in your microwave. For more mild odors, place an open box of baking soda in your microwave overnight. It'll absorb any nasty smells. You could also try soaking a soft cloth in 1 cup of water and 1 tablespoon of vinegar, and then wiping out the inside of your microwave extremely well. If that doesn't do the trick, take half a lemon, put it in 2 cups of water, and microwave it on high for 3 minutes. Then let the heated water sit overnight for 12 hours. Just like that, no more unpleasant odors. I'm going to show you how to deep clean your dishwasher. And yes, it needs to happen. Start by removing the bottom rack so you have a clear view. Next, simply take out the water dispenser. Then you're going to remove the dishwasher filter. Read up on your manual, each one's a little different. Let it soak in hot and soapy water for about 20 minutes until all the dirt and grime are gone. Then put your dishwasher back together before moving on. Pour 1 cup of cleaning vinegar into a dishwasher-safe container, then run a hot cycle. Y'all are gonna love this! Sprinkle baking soda in the bottom of the dishwasher and run another hot cycle. Now's a great time to wipe down the exterior. Just like that, your dishwasher is fresh and sparkly clean.
Things our Southern mamas taught us, part 1. The right way to unload the dishwasher.
Southern mamas will tell you unloading the top rack first is definitely a no-no. You should always unload the bottom before the top rack just in case any dirty dishwater is sitting in cups or bowls you have on the top. If you did the top first, the movement of the rack could cause dirty water to drip on clean plates down below, and no one wants that.
Is anyone else's stovetop incredibly dirty like mine? Here's how you give it a good deep clean. I know, it's long overdue. Remove the burners and let them soak in hot soapy water. Then sprinkle baking soda, dish soap, and a little bit of white vinegar on your stovetop. Now get to scrubbing. This combination of ingredients helps remove residue and any grease stains. Take out the drip pans once they're clean, rinse, and set to dry. Continue scrubbing underneath. Pro tip, this part of the stovetop lifts up for easy access to hard-to-reach places. Soak up the soap with a dry rag and then rinse it all off with a wet rag. Once the burners are scrubbed and the drip pans are dry, reassemble your stovetop. That's more like it.
Y'all asked for it. Here's more tips to clean your stove.
Fill your sink with super hot water and add 2 dishwasher pods. For a gas stove, remove the pilot light covers and add those to the water. After soaking, scrub them with a sponge. Spray the grates with heavy-duty oven cleaner and let them soak before scrubbing. It takes a lot of elbow grease. Heavy-duty degreaser spray works to clean your greasy hood vent filters. The hot water and the dishwasher pod will also help with this. It's important to keep these clean if you want to keep your stove clean and venting properly. Put it all back in place and it's as good as new.
You're probably organizing your fridge the wrong way. Here's the right way to do it.
The drawers and doors I'm sure you're doing correctly, but there's a safety protocol you should be following for the shelves. Ready-to-eat foods and drinks should be up top, followed by eggs and then raw meats. Since chicken needs to be cooked to the highest temperature before serving, it should always be at the bottom in its own container. This method is easy to follow and, if you ask me, really satisfying to look at.
I just tried stripping my linens for the very first time, and it was so gross. Here's how you do it. Start by filling your bathtub with water as hot as it goes. Then add in 1 cup of laundry detergent, 1/4 cup of borax, and y'all's favorite, 1/4 cup of baking soda. Now you can add in your clean linens and, using the end of a broomstick, stir the mixture around until everything is completely dissolved. Top it off with a few drops of essential oil. You'll begin to notice as time passes, the water gets darker and darker as built-up residue starts to be removed. Then simply transfer your linens to the washer and dryer and run a full cycle like normal. Just like that, my linens haven't been this white in years.
Cleaning your ceiling fan is your least favorite part about deep clean day. This pillowcase hack will make it a little better.
Use a pillowcase to wipe dust instead of a duster so all the dust gets caught in the case and not on everything underneath the fan. After you're done, wash the case and use it again.
Turns out people aren't really sorting their laundry anymore, and Southern mamas are not having it. Let's talk about laundry. Southern mamas have a habit of separating their laundry into lights and darks, giving whites a special hot treatment and a stern warning about reds and their ability to bleed color. But it turns out separating laundry may be a throwback to an earlier time. In fact, a large percentage of people under the age of 40 aren't separating their laundry at all anymore. And somewhere our Southern mamas are shuddering in horror. Many people now are just throwing all their laundry in one load and washing on cold. Apparently, this is an effort to save money by not washing too many loads. So do you separate your laundry into lights and darks, or do you throw everything in at once?
Let's clean this grill.
First, fire up the grill, then cut a lemon in half and rub it on the hot grates. The acidic juice helps loosen built-on grime. Then skewer a half onion in a meat fork and rub it on the grates until clean. It's an all-natural cleaning method and no special tools are required.